got back, he saw his house was broken into and his weed, Xbox, and gun were gone.
Wait,
that
what?
same gun would be found by officers in Reek's apartment. That Xbox would be taken back by Joseph in the home invasion.
Yo, what's going on? About to make another video. Got my cousin in the corner of the room that's watching me as I do this. So this is gonna be a tad bit funny. She's also my baby cousin. She's like, how old are you? She's 7. So I'm not gonna say nothing crazy because her aunt's gonna get very mad at me. I said her aunt, her mother, which is my aunt. So let's go ahead and start.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a Miami blood rapper who snitched, got shot at, then snitched again.
Bro was excited to say that. I could see the smile like fading, like I'm telling you.
26-year-old Jalen Coleman, who's more commonly known as Soldier Reek, is a Miami rapper with questionable ties to Sex Money Murder, an infamous gang formed in the Bronx that was once part of the United Blood Nation. Like many of the New York blood sets, they bled their way down south, becoming some of the most prominent gangs on the East Coast.
Yo, these people move like kingdoms, what's that called? What's that show called? Game of Thrones families. Like, come on now. They split from the family. They went down north, all this. They went south, all this. Like,
Miami wouldn't be spared as infamous hoods like the Pork and Beans Project
call themselves kings, queens, all this.
Would become red zones primarily controlled by Bloods. Reek would claim the Scott Lake neighborhood in Miami Gardens and can be seen throwing bees all the way back in 2014 at 16 years old, which would be confusing because he can also be seen throwing up Crip on his first day of school. So let's just say at this point, Reek hasn't picked a team, or at least a gang, because Reek was actually on the school football team and would even be leaving the K out of words to not disrespect his Crippin', because you know CK is Crip Killer. It wouldn't be until 2015 when Reek could be seen throwing up Sex Money Murder, but he's actually throwing it down. Playing football for Carroll City High, only months later Reek can be seen holding a Glock with the caption reading, "A lot of shooters round my way, please don't get changed, bloody." It would seem 2015 was the year Reek transitioned into the streets, as he was now a full-blown gang member. By 2018,
football ain't work.
Reek was dropping music videos in the jungles of Miami and inside of a garage. His street life was at its peak, as he was now out of high school, which is usually when everyone starts claiming the streets because they don't know what the fuck to do with their life after high school. But
yep.
2018 would also be the year Reek snitched. Dating a female named Estrella Watkins, she'd receive a certificate of appreciation from the Miami-Dade Police Department, where she was mentored as she was moving to attend Tallahassee Community College. Unfortunately for her, that meant her boyfriend Reek was moving with her. August 8th, 2018. A Tallahassee police officer was approached by a male in the Seminole Grand Apartments just before 11:30 in the morning. He identified himself as Jalen Coleman and said he was robbed. Jalen, or Reek, would provide a verbal summary of the robbery as well as a sworn statement. Reek and his pregnant girlfriend Estrella were asleep inside of their apartment when they woke up to the sound of their front door being forced open.
Wait a second. Let me hear that again, because I'm pretty sure.
He identified himself as Jalen Coleman and said he was robbed. Jalen, or Reek, would provide a verbal summary of the robbery as well as a sworn statement. Reek.
Oh, you went to the police and said you were robbed? Aren't you part of like a gang or something? That's kind of nuts.
He and his pregnant girlfriend Estrella were asleep inside of their apartment when they woke up to the sound of their front door being forced open. 4 black males entered the bedroom saying, where it's at, before one of them grabbed Reek and hit him in the mouth with a pistol. That's when all four males began striking and kicking him, one of them grabbing Reek's Xbox, while the others forced him out of his room as they continued kicking ass.
He was catching He was catching straight work. Pistol whip, then you start getting stomped and punched. Crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's the work. Then you got this white dude super excited to tell the story on YouTube. That's crazy work. That's crazy.
While the others forced him out of his room as they continued kicking ass, when
Bro, let his white side show.
Reek's girlfriend yelled out that she was pregnant.
Bro's only white. Why did I say that?
Having a change of heart, they all left the apartment.
This is the only side.
An Xbox and Reek's wallet containing his credit cards, ID, and even his girlfriend's ID were now gone. Reek would tell police he's familiar with the suspect.
Coleman was familiar with the suspects who robbed him. Watkins said the suspects were unknown to her. Coleman admitted he had previously purchased cannabis from the suspects. Coleman identified the suspects as Kenson Joseph, Juan Von Bezo, and an additional male. Coleman knew suspect Kenson Joseph lived in apartment 521. Coleman and Watkins both provided sworn written statements. Coleman stated he wanted to prosecute, while Watkins said she did not. How your girl say she didn't want to prosecute? That's crazy.
Who robbed him, while his girlfriend said they were unknown to her. Reek would admit he bought weed from one of them before and identified the suspects as Kenson Joseph, Jawan Van.
Wasn't that? I think that was the dude in the music video. That's crazy.
And an additional male.
Those are two Haitians. They're two Haitians.
Reek knew Joseph lived in apartment 521.
Kenson Joseph, that's Haitian. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's a Haitian name. Bezo, that's a Haitian name.
Both Reek and his girlfriend would provide written statements, and Reek would state he wanted to prosecute, while his girlfriend said she did not. Another officer responded to the scene and was informed by an unidentified male a neighboring apartment had also been burglarized. The officer would make his way to apartment 520.
So bro got him caught up in two different cases, that's what they get. They're being stupid about it, but that's insane. You got him caught up in two different cases. You're a demon.
One's door, noticing it was open but not damaged. Making a verbal announcement, nobody answered. The officer would make his way inside, concerned someone may be injured, but would find nothing aside from a damaged bedroom door that appeared to be forced open. Speaking with the complex management, officers learned a tenant named Kenson Joseph resided in apartment 521. He was also one of the males Reek identified to police that broke into his place and robbed him. Management told officers Joseph came in at 9 a.m. reporting his apartment had been broken into.
Oh, why would you rob your next door neighbors? What is wrong with you? Nah, wait a second. Like I'm Haitian, but that's a dirty Haitian fam. Talking about you gonna rob the dude that's living right next to you? Are you joking? What is that? What do you call that? I call that stupidity. That's insanity to me. Like, what are you doing? Bro, it's just a crash out. Definition of a crash
Telling
out.
him to report it to law enforcement, Joseph told management he'd handle it himself. A week later, investigators separately showed Reek and his girlfriend a photo lineup that included Joseph. Both of them would positively identify Joseph as one of the suspects who robbed them. Reek would go on to clarify to investigators he wasn't the one who broke into Joseph's apartment. Probable cause was established and a warrant was issued for Joseph for his participation in the robbery. August 24th, 2 weeks after the robbery.
Topping your news tonight, Tallahassee police have arrested a man in connection with the shooting at the seminary.
Alright. Suit you. Alright.
Grand Apartments. The incident happened yesterday around 1 p.m. on West Thorpe Street. 21-year-old Jawan Van is now in jail in Leon County. He faces 6 charges, including attempted homicide.
It was
Yeah, buddy. They found him.
1
They went
p.m.
and found
when
him.
officers responded to the same apartment complex after reports of a shooting. Making their way to Reek's apartment, they'd find a man with a gunshot to his stomach and ass laying on his back in Reek's living room. The victim, identified as William Jaquez Jr., will be transported to the hospital to undergo emergency surgery. Reek and his girlfriend would speak with responding officers inside of the apartment, saying they were inside when someone fired 7 shots through the front door. Both Reek and his girlfriend believed the shooting was retaliation for them snitching on the robbery.
You think? You go, okay. It's crazy. There are so many dumb things happening at one time. I can't actually, like, let me get this straight. So one, they decide to rob their neighbors, their next door neighbors that they lived right next to, and the dude went to them and bought cannabis. Okay? He knows what you sound like, he knows what you like. He knows the shape of your body. So now you've robbed this man, and he knows who you are. You snitch on this same person that you know exactly who did this to you. You snitch on this person who lives right next to you and who pistol whipped you and punched you up with 6 different people at the same time. Brother, don't you think it would be a good idea to maybe leave? Like matter of fact, my brother in Christ, don't you think it would be a good idea to maybe not snitch and do something about it yourself? Or leave if you're gonna snitch? And like, what are you doing? It's like everyone's dumb here. Everybody. This is Florida water, and I live in Florida. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. Everyone in this situation has no brain.
That wouldn't stop Reek from snitching again.
Wow.
Reek would tell investors.
Wow, he didn't learn. Didn't learn. Oh, that didn't stop him from snitching. Oh my God, he didn't learn. Oh my God.
Investigators, he and Jaquez were walking in the apartment complex, headed towards the mailboxes when Reek saw a maroon Hyundai drive past them. As the vehicle slowed down, Reek saw Jawan Van, the same male he identified from the robbery. Jawan was yelling from inside the vehicle as Reek and Jaquez turned around, making their way back to the apartment. As they were walking, Reek noticed Jawan on foot, trying to sneak up behind them. Reek started to shove
The Haitian steppers in the bushes. Look at the yellow eyes, bro. You should have knew he was on this. You should have knew. Bro. If I would have walked up, I see the dude that shot me or like is associated with the person that shot me and I snitched on him in the car. I'm looking at him in his face. He's furious and he's screaming. They had guns last time. They probably have guns now. Yeah. I think it's time to run. Get in your house. Now. Now. Call the... Bro, you might as well... Bro, 3rd time's a charm. You might as well snitch again. Call the police. Actually, how many times do you snitch? You snitch when they rob you. Okay, so you snitch when they rob you. They beat you up and you snitched again. And so now, this dude is probably going to kill you and or beat you up. And you might snitch again. So, 3rd time's a charm. It might work this time. It actually might work. It might put them in jail. This dude's biting his lip, bro. I just noticed. Look at this. It's all nothing to live for, straight aggression. I will take what you have because I don't have it. God damn. Hell no, you playing with the wrong people, buddy. You're like, yeah.
That's crazy. Into the 1st floor hallway as Jawan lifted his arm, aiming a gun. That's when gunfire erupted. Reek told investigators he believed Jawan was attempting to sneak up and kill them from behind. Jaquez would also pull a firearm, shooting back before handing the gun to Reek, who told investigators he too fired the gun, hoping to scare Jawan off.
Bro, what? So both of them snitch? Bro handed the toolie over to Cuh or blah, idiot. He said, "Hey man, shoot. Hey man, I'm putting the gun in your hands. You better shoot that." Like what? Why isn't he letting off all the shots? He's shooting at. This is your fault, is it not?
Running into Reek's apartment, they shut the door as Reek entered the bedroom where his girlfriend was, while Jaquez stayed in the living room. She'd ask about the gunshots she just heard when all of a sudden bullets started flying into the apartment.
Oh,
They were coming through the
man.
front door and shattering the glass of the rear door when Jaquez yelled out he was.
Bro. And remember, these are the same dudes that left after dude's baby mom said she was pregnant. Like, I'm telling you, bro, it's like you just pushing it. You just pushing it with these people.
When the gunfire stopped, Reek's girlfriend would go to help Jaquez while Reek called the police. Officers would find 7 bullet holes in the front door and 7 .40 caliber shell casings. Several 9mm shell casings would be found down in the first floor hallway, and officers would recover a 9mm inside of Reek's bedroom that he stated he obtained for protection after the home invasion. Reek would tell the officer he only saw Jawan inside of the vehicle and was familiar with him through multiple prior contacts, as they had a friendly relationship before the home invasion. Come to find out, Kenson Joseph sold weed to Reek, and the day before Joseph's house was broken into, Reek called him, and Joseph said he wouldn't be back until the morning. When he got back, he saw his house was broken into, and his weed, Xbox, and gun were gone.
Wait,
That
what?
same gun would be found by officers in Reek's apartment. That Xbox would be taken back by Joseph in the home invasion.
I wouldn't call this nigga dirty Haitian, bro. My own kind, bro. For this goober, gooky ass dude. What? Sorry, there's a plane. You're trying to tell me? I thought dude was relying about getting robbed, so it would look like, oh, I have nothing to do with the other people getting robbed in this area because I got robbed too. That's what I thought he did. But Reek is the dude that robbed him? He started this entire thing? And he should. Ooh, almost said something. Nah, he should have died. Nah, I'm saying it. He should have died. Ain't no way. You almost got your future child and your woman killed. Nah, he should be gone. He shouldn't be here no more. He should not have survived that. On me, he shouldn't have. Now I see why 1090 Jake is clowning him, because this dude's an idiot. Like this dude's like a dighead.
Reek
Like,
would post a video to his Facebook wearing a gold watch and red sneakers, also taken from Joseph's house, while a man behind him can be seen flexing with Joseph's stolen handgun. That video is still posted to Reek's Facebook. So all in all, Soldier Reek, the Miami goon claiming sex, money, murder, broke into his weed man's house to steal his shit. His weed man would do a home invasion, Reek would get pistol whipped and beat up, then snitch on everyone who did it.
wow. You snitched on the person you robbed.
Finding out he's a snitch, Jawan would slide on Soldier Reek and end up shooting the shit out of Reek's homeboy, and Reek would snitch again. Jawan Van would be charged with attempted murder, but end up with 5 years.
Let's listen to that again.
Flexing with Joseph's stolen handgun.
This
That
is an
video
idiot, bro.
is still posted to Reek's Facebook. So all in all, Soldier Reek, the Miami goon claiming sex, money, murder, broke into his weed man's house to steal his shit. His weed man would do a home invasion, Reek would get pistol whipped and beat up, then snitch on everyone who did it. Finding out he's a snitch, Jawan would slide on Soldier Reek and end up shooting the shit out of Reek's homeboy, and Reek would snitch again. Jawan Van would be charged with attempted murder, but end up with 5 years in prison for home invasion and aggravated assault. What's crazy is Reek's girlfriend, who in 2022 became a corrections officer in Georgia, kept it more gangster than Reek, as she didn't even want to press charges, while Soldier Reek was calling 911, as she didn't even want to press charges.
Hey, I run up in your house with that thing on me. Hold up. Matter of fact, I run up with that thing on me, right? Heavy artillery on my body. I got a whole Barrett 40 cal on my body, right? I'm in your house. Ooh, I spotted the loot. By the way, you've stolen my things. Bro, I get in, I go for my stuff. Get my stuff. Found you, pistol whip you, beat you the hell up because you stole my stuff. You posted with my stuff online. I saw you. And now, I'm probably going to do something to your girl. And now we get to your girl and she says she's pregnant. We have to abandon the whole situation. Not because she's pregnant, but hey, hold up. Matter of fact, let's get back on her body, because I'm sorry, but she built thick as a goddamn, oh my goodness. And it's crazy, because you see all this thickness right here, right? Look at her arm. Skinny arms. Big old, I would have said, yeah, we gotta leave it alone. We gotta go. I would have said, yeah, we gotta head out. Right? She would have turned, I'm pregnant. I said, damn, she look good as, let's just leave, bro. Let's go. That's me.
Kept it more gangster than Reek.
That's
she
crazy.
Didn't even want to press charges, while Soldier Reek was calling 911 and wanting to prosecute. For his snitchery, Soldier Reek would only do 60 days in jail for hitting a lick on the weed man's house, followed by 2 years of probation and 100 hours of community service. With his ops in jail, Reek would eventually move back down to Miami to continue his gangster rap career as if nothing ever happened. Now this case is crazy, and I ain't gonna lie, Soldier Reek is dangerous because he's the type to violate you, and when you violate back, he snitches on you. That's
the worst type.
That dude, that's somebody nobody wants smoke with because you can't fuck with him. He'll violate you illegally, steal your shit, break into your house when you're not there, grab all your stuff, But then when you go into his house and get his mind right, he's calling the police, putting them all on you. It's like, damn. And then you still running around doing this, claiming blood, sex, money, murder. I'm from Miami, I'm in the streets. We got 30s and choppers, and it's like, boy, you be telling. Like, what the fuck? Like, your gang backup is the fucking police department. Like, instead of calling your homies to slide, you finna call troll. That's crazy. That's like the definition of a fucking rat. Like, you a bad man. They came into my house. I don't want to press charges. I don't want to do this. His gun's my gun, but I stole it from his house. But fuck that. He tried me, so I'm telling on him. Like, damn. You a bad man, Soldier Reek. Now, looking at his views, obviously his rap career ain't taking off, and it doesn't deserve to because of how much snitching he's done. I mean, you put somebody away for 5 years. Yeah, you could say, like, he shot at you, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you snitched on his homie who was getting his Xbox back. Like, for all the gamers out there, how would you feel if somebody came in your house and stole your PS5 or your Xbox? You gonna want the shit back.
As a matter of fact, I have a little story time on that. Like, a kid that, you know, it's crazy. That same kid, I just heard a story about him. His car is completely totaled. He lives down the street. Like, he still lives around here. His car is completely totaled. But this kid, right? We like, I'm about like 12 years old. 12, 10? It's somewhere around there, right? You know, I got me my little Xbox 360, I think it is. It's either Xbox 360 or the Xbox One just came out. I think it was the Xbox One. So, we playing Xbox One, huh? Yeah, we having a good time. Oh, it is. Yeah. All right, we friends with this dude. We let him play sometimes. He's in the house. We playing. Yeah. We doing all this. So he leaves, goes home. He knows my grandma now. You know, he's around my fam. Right? So he has to go home and come back. Well, he has to go home and ask like to play or asked to come outside and play because his parents are dumb strict and his brother was like beating the dog shit out of him for no reason at all. So look, he comes up with a dumbass plan to come to my house and tell my grandma, oh, yeah, I have a brother as well. My brother is 2 years younger than me. He would be playing with us with the Xbox as well because it's his Xbox too. My mom bought it for both of us. Boom. Right? We're doing all this and that. We're getting this fun in. Yeah. This dude comes over to our house while we're at school. This nigga skipped school and came over to our house to talk to my grandma. And this dude had the audacity to tell my grandma, yeah, he said as in my brother, my little brother, or me, it was either one of us that he said did this. They said we could take the Xbox. I said, yeah, I think he came in with his brother as well. He said we could take the Xbox. My grandma, you know, she's like an immigrant, bro. She don't know nothing about the games, nothing like that. She probably thought, because he's been in the house a lot, like 5, 6, 7 different times. And he was in here for hours playing. So, of course, she gonna just be like, oh, okay, just tell him when you get back. That boy left. We came home. No Xbox. Grandma, where's the Xbox? Oh, some kid went in. He came and grabbed it. Like he said, you gave it to him. Why would I give a kid that's come to my house 7 times my Xbox One? Like, just give it to him, just to keep. To give it to him. But that's what I'm saying. She wouldn't understand nothing like that. So, like, if it was my mom and he said that, my mom would have slapped him in his face and kicked him out. On God. But that's not my mom. So this dude ends up going home with our Xbox. I'm assuming he's playing. He's having all this fun. Boy, what? I pulled up like, don't. I said, yo, fam. You know, you got an Xbox, right? He said, no, I don't. I did one of these. And I showed him my brother. My brother came through, bam! Hit him with a clean one. We at his front door, mind you. His brother does not give a dog shit about him. His brother doesn't give a shit about him and his other younger brother. I don't know why. I'm not even gonna say his name. He don't give a shit. But what? We tell him what's going on. He's like, hey, bro, don't make all this noise in my house. What's going on? We said, hey, bro, he stole our Xbox. He said, see? He said, see? This how I know. He said, see? I knew that was your fucking Xbox. Go get that shit back to him, you dummy. And I said, hey, he gonna have to run the ones with Kiki. Kiki's my brother. Huh. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yes, sirree, Bob. He did indeed get his ass beat. He did indeed get his ass worked. Yes, sir. The fuck? And we got an Xbox back. And now we're cool. No, we're not. I don't like him.
All Joseph did was go and get his shit back. And then he told on him. And then his homie was like, oh, you finna tell him, my homie, for getting his shit back? We can't play Xbox. We ain't getting on Warzone no more because you told and took his shit. I'm sliding on you. So his homeboy slid on him, fired his shit up, and then he got told on.
That's a shame, bro.
Is unexcusable. That shit, there ain't nothing you could come up with to be like, oh, nah, but it ain't even go like that.
Nah, it's because it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Nah. But let me know what y'all think about this shit. Let me know, do y'all think he's a rat for what he did? I mean, because apparently the definition is all
he's ratatouille.
Fucked up. But if you break into someone's house, steal their shit, they break into your house, beat you up and steal it back, and then you call the police, what does that make you? Let me know in the comments section.
Some of the earth. That's not even a rap.
I'm rocking with y'all, or y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
W video.